7 ways to remove phone distraction for deep focus at home. 1. Put a paper on your phone. So this is when you still want to use your phone, maybe like you Google some questions during your habits. So this method, paper on phone, you can still use your phone, but only when it's necessary, but still out of sight, out of mind. And then you can do your focus habits. Number 2 is sound off. So usually when you're trying to deep focus, your phone will give you a lot of notifications. So what you want to do is completely mute your phone, and then you want to turn notifications off. And then after you do your deep focus habits, like let's say reading, then you can turn your notifications back on and check them. But during your deep focus, you want to turn that all off. Your phone has to be completely silent. Because remember, one of the most important things when you want to deep focus is you need complete silence. Any little background sound can be a big distraction and hurt your focus. So you'll notice each of these ideas work for different situations. So you need to know which idea here you need to use for your current situation. So number 3 is you power your phone off. So instead of just turning your notifications off, what you could do is you just shut your phone down. Just power the phone off. Like maybe like with your notifications off, you might still turn your phone on and check it. But when you power your phone off, you have to actually turn your phone on. So when it's powered off, you can't just check it right away. So you need to know, okay, if I'm just trying to focus, maybe just notifications off is enough. But when it's something very important that I need to focus on, you power your phone off. So as a bonus, think about this. Do I just turn my notifications off, or do I power my phone off? So you need to know, okay, am I going to use this phone during this focus habit? So if it's a question that you might Google, you might just turn your notifications off. But if you don't need the phone at all for your habit, then you can power it off. This next idea is if you really get distracted easily by your phone and you can't have it with you. So number 4 is put your phone in another room when you want deep focus. So the only thing on your desk is tasks that focus on that one single habit. And then you put your phone in another room. The idea with this is you're trying to create resistance and you're trying to create more steps to get your distraction. So like let's say your phone is your distraction, turning your notifications off might remove distractions, but you can still check it. Power your phone off is one move, like you have to physically turn it back on. But if you actually put your phone in another room when you're focusing, then you actually have to get up and walk to the other room to get your phone. And that creates a lot more friction, and it's a lot less likely for you to get distracted. So you need to know which one works for you. This next idea can create even more friction to stop your distraction, and it can get your phone charged. So what you want to do is you get your phone and then you put it on charge. And then number 5 is charge your phone in another room. So what you do, let's say your desk is in your bedroom and you want to do your focus habit there. So what you could do is you get your charger and then you charge your phone, let's say in the kitchen or in the living room. So that way your phone is away from your desk, it's in another room, and it's also charging. When you're doing your habits that use your phone, you don't have to worry about the battery running out. So far, number 5 I'd say is the best way if you really want to deep focus. Your phone is in another room, it's charging, so try it out and see how it works for you. Let's go on to the next step. Number 6, put your social media apps in the folder on the last page of your phone. So no offense to social media, but social media can be pretty addictive. Things like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, social media. So what you want to do is usually, for me at least, that's a big distraction and I use it a lot. So what you want to do to control your social media time, you still use it, but you use it for success habits mostly. That's the goal. So what you want to do is on your phone, you put all your social media apps in a folder. So like, for example, those 5 that I listed or other social medias that you use, you put it in the folder and then you can name it, say, social media. And then on your phone, you scroll to the last page of your phone and then you put it there. So that way, when you turn your phone on, you actually have to scroll and then you actually have to click on the folder. A big mistake people make is that they keep the social media apps on the first page of their phone. You don't want to do that because how easy it is to get distracted and click on it. So the idea is use social media with intention and purpose. So again, put social media apps on the last page of your phone. So that way, when you go on social media, you have enough time to think of the why. Why am I using this app at this moment? You mentally ask yourself. Number 7, use physical alarms instead of phone alarms. So for your habits, alarms are one of the most helpful tools that you can use. You can use it for time pressure, you can use it to track how long a habit takes, you can use it for time planning. There's a lot of different ways you can use timers for focus and productivity. So what you want to do is, if you're getting distracted a lot from your phone, you don't want to use the phone timers or phone alarms for this. So you put your phone away, and then instead of using the phone alarm and timers, you want to use physical timers, because physical timers don't have any distractions and the time is right there. When you want to deep focus, use physical timers instead of phone timers. So now, what are some examples of deep focus? Some habits that you want to deep focus on is reading, thinking, meditation, all very important habits that you need your total focus on. So those are the 7 ways you can remove phone distractions when you want to deep focus at home. So start off by knowing what exactly you want to deep focus on, like let's say reading, and also ask yourself, will I use the phone for this habit? So if you're using it like maybe you need to Google some questions, you can just turn your notifications off or put a paper on your phone. But if you don't need to use the phone at all for that deep focus habit, you can just put it on charge in another room. So know the why and know which one of these 7 is best for your current situation.